Hey guys, what's going on? Um, I'm just back here with a quick little speed test session. Now, these speeds kind of look normal compared to what I was getting a couple weeks ago, but that was for a completely different location, and they've started tuning inside of the park where I did the sprint tests. So we can compare speeds to that, but I'm going to show you what the speedtest.net results get, but I'm also going to show you the NPerf test because I get an insane upload speed on NPerf using some of their Dallas and Houston servers. So I'll let this test here run. Then we're going to switch over to NPerf, and then I'll show you what it's running right now. And it's really no different than what was here like a week or two ago. It's N71, so I think there's 20 megahertz of band 66. 5 or 10 megahertz of N71 plus another 5 megahertz add-on of band 71 LTE. So let me switch over to that, and then we can look at the NPerf results. All right, so we're over here in NPerf, and you'll see the provider down there. You might have just caught that switched from T-Mobile US to T-Mobile Inc. Sprint. I've been seeing it do that here in the last week, and I'm not quite sure why that's happening. There is no N41 here. It's not doing anything with Sprint. What I am going to do is I am going to select a server manually because I can get better download speeds on NPerf if I let it auto-select the best available server. But what I'm trying to show you today is the crazy upload speeds that we've seen. So I'm going to go for Dallas 10 gigabit a second data packet. So yeah, the download speeds aren't going to be great. The upload speeds I'm expecting to be pretty good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, it says max there was 189. And as you can see, it has some temporary jumps up and down here with a max upload of 220.46 megabits per second. Let's give that another try because I've gotten a couple tests that got up to the 260, 270 up range. They're almost the exact same download speed results there. That one didn't quite push 200, but still 200 or 199 down. Even the average down there, 128.42 megabytes a second up, is ridiculous. I'm going to place the phone over here where I did the test a couple minutes ago and got a better result. You know, even though this isn't millimeter wave, there are differences in direction ever so slightly, I think. There are a fair amount of trees around here, so... Yeah, so you see right there, max was 263 up, which is ridiculous. Now, I know that's a max. It could have only been for a second, but at least when we were watching the numbers there, it was at least over 200 for a good second. And the average there, just from me moving it a touch, was 153 megabytes a second up, which is ridiculous. I just can't even believe that, you know, it can push that much, because if you base all of your results off of the speedtest.net servers, you may never see like the actual maximum that the band selection and the phone can actually push. I think this is a good test because it'll show kind of how it'll show the theoretical maximums. I think for most people, obviously, you're not going to be hitting 263 megabytes a second, or you're never going to have something that's uploading for long enough to hit that speed. Maybe if you're a heavy hotspot user, then this might be perfect, especially because I've seen, like, if I were to change the server here and let it auto select a server, you'll see that the download speed should improve on here. Should be over 300, so you could expect a range of 300 down and about 200 something up, almost 300, almost symmetrical 300. I mean, even on this server, you know, the upload speed doesn't perform bad. 180 up with an average of 140 up. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, I think that comes to the end of the test. I just wanted to show the really fast upload speed. I guess the instability of NR. There are some issues I've had every once in a while. You do have to, of course, restart your modem. And just the general improvements. I mean, I'm going to have to look back at that other video. I can't quite remember what it was here a week or two ago, or maybe it was a bit more than that. Maybe it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. But the point is, the improvements are massive. I mean, I haven't seen... It wasn't hitting speeds quite like what it's able to now a week or two ago even if I was getting different results in that video. So yeah, interesting comparison to make. Hopefully they will start turning on N71 soon as well. I've been looking for it, but I don't think it's popping up quite yet here. But you know, not much I can do about it. That's just how it's gonna be. So yeah, anyways, keep you guys updated on everything that happens here, and hopefully you found it interesting. Alright, thanks, bye bye.